NUML MPhil and PhD linguistics admission test and interview. So if you're preparing for MPhil or PhD and you want to apply in NUML, I want to share some tips and some advice with you. NUML is one of the largest and leading institution, English Graduate Studies Department in Islamabad. That is one of the biggest departments. NUML also offers its classes. There are campuses all over the country, and for MPhil and PhD, Lahore campus, that can also be considered. That is a good option. So what is the test format and how you should prepare for it, and what is the interview like? Let me share some of the things with you. First thing is, NUML is leading institution for linguistics, and it has experienced faculty such as Dr. Anila Gill is one of the best professors of syntax in Pakistan, and there is no doubt about that. Similarly, there are other professors, and NUML also has some good professors in literature, but this video is about linguistics, so that is why I will keep it confined to. In ELT, Dr. Hazrat Umar, similarly Dean of the department, Dr. Arshad Mahmood, he gives very positive feedback. He's well-read person. No matter which topic you are studying, you just go to him and he'll give you some useful advice. So that is why select the right person for your thesis. That will be later on. First of all, right now, NUML in terms of faculty, in terms of size of the faculty, that is, in terms of quality, it is in Pakistan, it's one of the best, no doubt. So you can consider Islamabad, Rawalpindi, and Lahore. Now, there is one point that I want to tell you, and that is this year's ad that I saw was MPhil without thesis. So if you want to pursue PhD, then you will have to do MPhil with thesis. Now, that is always advisable, and it's always wise, so try to check before you apply. So what you can do, I think, if you want to study at NUML, so first, Islamabad campus is the best choice because of the size of its faculty, because of the dean, because of professors such as Dr. Anila Gill. Like, these are some of the strengths that no other university has in Pakistan. I mean, other universities are exceptional, but in terms of these people and these things, NUML is matchless. And the Rawalpindi campus offers only MPhil classes, and the head of department, who is leading, Dr. Arshad Ali, he is very cooperative, approachable, cooperative, and a nice person. So you can go there for MPhil, and good positive thing about Rawalpindi campus is you can finish your MPhil very quickly, because usually universities, they take a lot of time, because students, they come and they think that, okay, universities will push me like in school or college. No, in MPhil PhD, universities don't push you. You will have to struggle yourself. So what happens, students are not well prepared, they don't work on their thesis, so their coursework is complete and they relax that, my teacher or my supervisor will help me or guide me. No, there's nothing like that. So they get late, and then they blame the university. So this is what happens usually. So I advise you, if you are not that kind of person who can do things on his own or on her own, then NUML Rawalpindi Camp is a good choice, because the leader in that department will help you, guide you, motivate you, and he tries to make sure that students, they finish their MPhil on time. But it is your responsibility, not Dr. Arshad Ali or any other person's responsibility. If they are doing it, we should be thankful to them. Lahore campus is big. They have got some good faculty. If you are from Lahore or nearby areas or districts, you can apply in Lahore as well. That is, I am in Islamabad and Rawalpindi, so I know English department personally, almost every professor. At least I know them. Some of them are my friends, some of them are my teachers. But in Lahore, I have never been there, so I cannot say much about it. I have heard good things about that department, so you can try. So remember, competition is tough, so you should prepare. First, decide which university you're going to join. If you have decided NUML, then NUML Islamabad campus should be number one. For MPhil, Rawalpindi campus, and if you are from Punjab, then Lahore campus, you should consider that. And then you should start preparing for the test. You must know the test. Go to NUML website. Over there, download the test pattern, MPhil and PhD. So first, there will be written test. In written test will be GAT-style, subject-based, analytical reasoning about English language, So you must be very good at English, and you should be well prepared because competition is very tough. In NUML, like Qaid-e-Azam does not have objective. They focus more on subjective, but NUML focuses both objective and subjective. So they have a subjective test as well, which is usually about linguistics. So you can prepare syntax, morphology, psycholinguistics, ELT, like all these sorts of in linguistics and AI. You can prepare these topics for subjective and for objective, both, but subjective essay you should be ready and your essay must be impressive. After that, if you clear written test, you will be invited for an interview. Now, interview is very tough. It is short, usually 12 to 15 minutes, but it is very tough. So what do they check? First thing is they check your personality and temperament. Are you suitable for MPhil PhD? Because it's a research-based degree. I mean, they don't want scholars. They know that you're students. So even if you don't know some of the things, it's okay. But at least you should be prepared. You should know the basics, basic concepts of linguistics, basic theories, basic developments, trends in linguistics. You should at least know about these things. And then second part is your research proposal. So you should take your research proposal when you're going for the interview and defend it. You should know what is this research about and how will you conduct this research. So you will have to convince them. And when you are doing this interview, they can also ask about your MPhil thesis. So this should be aligned with it. So your research project should be MPhil, PhD, and research articles. They should be under the same umbrella. If your MPhil is different, PhD is different, then you won't be considered as a serious candidate unless you convince them why you changed your field. So go well prepared, give your answers, and when you are giving answers, I have seen one very bad habit. I also had that habit, and maybe right now I may have it, but I have been told and I listen to people, and now I don't make those mistakes. What are those mistakes? Like when you are listening to the question, we presume I have understood the question. So before they finish, you start speaking. That is disrespect. It is not a civilized manner to answer the questions. So try to listen first. Try to understand what they are trying to say. Second thing, we have some kind of the Dunning-Kruger effect. We think like we know everything. No, we don't. Nobody knows everything. It's good to admit I don't know. There's nothing wrong with it. Don't give wrong answers. Or if you think no, I may lose admission, okay. What you can do, you can first get permission from the panel that I don't know the answer. Admit it, and then say, if you allow me, I may guess, and then you can proceed. So that answer will be acceptable even if it is wrong. Similarly, sometimes they give you some questions to solve. Don't say, no, I cannot do that. Do it, even if it is wrong. They don't want the right answer. They just want to check what is your thinking process. So prepare the test, analytical reasoning, core linguistic topics, phonetics, phonology, syntax, morphology, sociolinguistics, psycholinguistics, language acquisition, language theories, linguistic theories, and try to prepare and check NUML's past papers, GAT questions, and Cambridge Linguistics MCQs and other MCQs. And when you are fully prepared, you should be able to explain those key concepts, and you must have some idea about research methodology, like how will you collect data, how will you analyze it, these sort of things. And so structure your answers into your research project, introduction, explanation, example, mini conclusion, like these sort of things. And during interview, be clear, concise, and you should have a research proposal. Be ready to answer the questions like why linguistics, where do you see your research applied, how will you handle challenges in your study, and maintain a confident but humble demeanor. NUML values discipline, research-oriented candidates, and final words are, to succeed in NUML's comparative MPhil and PhD admissions, Balance your preparation with analytical reasoning and linguistic mastery. Practice writing clear, well-structured answers, especially essay writing, and develop a research proposal that shows both depth and feasibility. It should be realistic, practical, and it should have some depth. And be patient. NUML will give you a strong academic foundation, but it's a marathon, not a sprint. And remember, NUML is a huge department. So sometimes some students, they are not well prepared. They rely on professors or supervisors and their thesis get delayed. So you cannot blame NUML for that. When the departments are big like oceans, it happens. If you are well prepared, then there are professors, very good professors, all of them are good. So if you push and if you pursue your supervisor and if you are start working on your thesis research proposal on time, then you can finish your MPhil within 2 years and you can finish your PhD well on time. So it is not NUML that delays. It is the student, the research scholar, who is not well prepared. So at NUML, work hard, get admission, then select the right supervisor and then pursue him, follow him, chase him, go to him or her and work on it. And similarly, join groups. There are many groups online. There are many professors. There are other universities. Go to seminars, go to webinars, attend webinars and prepare yourself. If you are fully prepared, then at NUML, this time factor that can also be covered. If you have any problems about preparation or if you're doing MPhil and PhD and you need to discuss something, feel free to post it in the comments and I will reply. So best wishes to you. And remember, people don't plan to fail, they fail to plan. So plan well, prepare well, and good luck.